All right, good morning, everyone. So, this message, it's interesting. I don't know what it is, but they asked me to sit this crystal up, like to stand it up a little bit more. So there's something about this crystal that's influencing this reading today. This is pyrite in quartz. It's very cool. I find it a very cool crystal. I don't know why. It almost looks, it's interesting, almost looks like a map to me. Like the pyrite kind of looks like a map, right? And maybe this is like the water. Whoops, this is the land and that's the water kind of thing. The gold represents the land and the rest is water. I don't know. It's almost like a planet. So that's really, really interesting. That's what's coming right now. It's just beautiful. You know, some people might not find it beautiful. I find it beautiful. I'm fascinated with it. Whenever I look at it, I'm fascinated with it. So I don't know what this reading is going to be yet. We'll find out together. But I do know I'm using my, you know, I don't want to say standard because that sounds like, I don't know, it doesn't sound nice. But my, maybe my, I'm hearing my most trusted, so that sounds better. My most trusted, not that I don't trust the other ones, but my most trusted tarot decks. So it's really interesting. What I find about the cards, that, you know, because I have a ton of them. I have a ton of tarot cards and I have a ton of tarot decks and I have a ton of oracle decks. And what I find is that different energies want to communicate through different methods and different cards. So either different cards, different decks, different crystals, different pendulums. You know, some like the numbers, the angel numbers, some like the tea leaves. You know, it's really interesting. So I guess this would be, I'm hearing almost like my core team. That's what I'm hearing. This is my core team, and these are the tarot cards that they like to use. Okay, so there must be 4 different energies that are on my core team. You know, that are like, maybe it's my guardian angel and some past loved ones that are, you know, represented by, you know, that use these decks to talk to me, to communicate with me, to get these messages through. So I think I'm saying this so that you understand that you probably have the same. So if you gravitate towards something, or you feel like, okay, these communicate with me more clearly than others, you know, that's what's going on. And also it's interesting because when I do a personal reading for someone, I'm guided to, you know, get different cards out of my card library. But I also sometimes, you know, I'll go to my favorite place and store that sells them, and I'll be drawn to a certain deck, and I just have to get that deck. And then like a day later, or that day sometimes, you know, someone will book a reading, and I realize, oh, that's their part of their team that wants to communicate in this specific way with this specific deck. So it's really kind of cool. Anyways, I don't know, I'm communicating this with you guys. I'm sharing this with you guys for a purpose. So maybe some of you guys are using, you know, different either cards or numbers or pendulums or whatever it is that you're using to communicate with your guides. That's something that I can share with you. You know, they just like people have their own preferences. The spirit world has its own preferences. So that's it. My preferred, these are preferred decks for my core team. Okay. That's how they're saying it now. So when I got that, I saw 404. So let's see what 404 says. God and angels are supporting you in sharing your truth, gifts, and self with the world. So, okay. Yeah. I'm sharing this with you for a reason. They wanted me to share it with you. So there you go. All right, gonna open the energy now and let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Wow, just looked at the clock and it's 4:44. Just as I was about to say, if you haven't picked your deck yet, please pause the video and do so. But let's look at 444. It's a powerful number. Your guardian angels want you to know that they are with you. Your prayers are being heard loud and clear. Have faith. Okay, and then there's 2 444s in this book, so let's go to the other one. You are surrounded by 100,000 angels. Miracles are happening before your eyes. Beautiful. And 444 for me has always indicated that past loved ones are reaching out to us. So this is a past loved one reading, is what I know, because, yeah, the minute I was about to say, if you haven't picked your deck yet, please pause the video and do so. I saw 444. So this is a past loved one coming through for you. Okay, so they're coming through a lot more recently, you know, lately. So that's very cool. They have a lot to share with you, I guess. So, and with me. All right, let's get started. Pause the video if you haven't picked your deck, and we're going to get started now. So pile number 1. 555 is your beginning number. So let's take a look at that before we even do anything else. Pile number 1, 555. And there will be 2 555s. So the first one, let's find it in this book. 555, where is it? All of your efforts are now paying off. Know that the universe and your angels are supporting you in creating and living an abundant life. Okay? Very, very, very cool. And then the other 555 in this book says, all of your efforts are paying off. Abundance is yours to have, live, and experience. Open up your heart, arms, and mind to receive the blessings that are being offered to you now. Okay. So very strong message coming through for you guys. 555. Okay, they want to identify themselves because this is a past loved one. So let me get these cards out to help identify who is talking to us. Okay. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to, we're not even getting to the tarot cards yet. Here we go. We're going to spread these out, and we're going to use the pendulum to find out what past loved one is speaking to us, to this group, okay? So let's see. Is it this one? No. 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 Is it this one? Yes. Okay. And is it this one? No. Okay, just because it could be 2, so coming through together. It's a friend. Okay. So if you have a friend in the spirit world, that is who is communicating to you right now. All right? So it's a friend. And they want to tell you that, you know, abundance is yours to have. So this is a friend that's gone before you to the other side. And they want to let you know that abundance is yours to have. So what a nice friend coming through to help you understand how this all works, I believe. Okay. Yeah, so this is an offer of love. This is the Knight of Cups. They're offering you this abundance. This is an offer of love that's coming from your friend. And they're telling you, like, you know, this card means everything comes to the surface. So all of your unconscious hopes, dreams, desires, all of your unconscious fears, doubts, and etc. are all coming to the surface, okay? And so you've probably gone through a lot of emotional stuff. All of this stuff down here had to come to the surface in order for you to, you know, understand this connection point here between the spirit world and the physical world. But it's all love. They want to tell you it's all love. Everything that's happened is love. Okay, so everything that's come to the surface, you know, it had to happen that way. So whatever you know has happened thus far in your life happened so that you could understand yourself, so that you could see yourself, so that you can uncover yourself, so that you could discover everything that was below the surface about you, okay? But you've been doing that. And, you know, that's why I keep saying I think all your hard work or your something about paying off, right? It's your efforts are paying off, or something like, how did they phrase that? Let me look. I just want to get that clear. Yeah, okay, here we go. all of your efforts are now paying off. Yeah. So you've been doing the work. That's what they're saying. You've been doing this work. This is like self-discovery, right? And that's what we're here to do. We come here to discover ourselves, to see how much we can do, to see what we can experience, what we can create, what we can, how we can expand ourselves in the universe through our creations. And but they want you to remember that it's all love. Everything you've created, everything you've experienced, it's all love. You're here ultimately to love and be loved, and that's what we're doing. It's all love. Okay, so they want you to remember that, and that you've been doing this work, this spiritual work that you came here to do. I hear, and so yeah, and it's interesting because remember the crystal that wanted to stand out is this crystal with the quartz and the pyrite, which it's really cool because the quartz is very much it amplifies whatever crystal it's around, and this is abundance with the pyrite, right? So that's really cool. All right, let's see. Oh, look at this. This says your hard work is paying off. Your efforts are paying off. That's what this card literally means. It's the Three of Wands. It says your ship is coming in. You've done the work, and now you're willing your ship in. Your hard work, your efforts are paying off. And then look at this. And this is what we know you've been doing. You've been remembering. You've been bringing yourself to the surface and remembering who you are. And you are the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles holds the space between the spirit world and the physical world. And she understands that everything she's creating for herself, she's creating for all. And so her intentions are for the highest good of herself and for all. And that's why she's so blessed in the physical world, which you are going to be. If you're not already, you're going to be very, very soon. Okay? Very, very soon. And then we have the High Priestess, all right, which is, the High Priestess. Is this the High Priestess? I don't know why I'm blanking. Yes, this is the High Priestess. Yes. Suddenly, the Temperance energy was coming through as well, so that's why I was going, what? But it's the High Priestess. Yes. Yes, it's the High Priestess. Okay, I'm having a difficult time because the Temperance energy wants to come through with this High Priestess. All right, which doesn't surprise me because the Temperance energy is about pouring blessings from your cup, from their cup to yours, from the spirit world to yours, and you pouring them back. So it's this, and we see this balancing of the energy here that the High Priestess is doing, and so it's just, why is this? I want to call it interference. They're like, it's not interference, it's participation. So this Temperance energy really wants to show itself and come through in this reading right now. So I think they want to show us, that it's an exchange. It's an exchange, right? Because that's what the Temperance energy is it's an exchange. So you've been doing that. Okay, so because you've been doing all this work, this spiritual work that you've been doing, and you've been helping and participating in the evolution and the expansion of the universe, the universe wants to give back to you. So that's why it's coming through, even though this is the High Priestess. So back to this. You have, you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are the High Priestess. You are making good choices, okay, in the physical world. You're balancing things well. You're understanding the duality of things. You're understanding all of it. And, they want to tell you you're doing a great job, okay? You're doing a great job, and that's why you're about to be rewarded for that, all right? Your challenges, you're winning, okay? So even if you think that you're not winning for whatever reason, you are winning, okay? And I almost see this right now. They're showing me as this is if it was a poker game, this person is folding. So by folding, you're winning, okay? So they want to tell me this by folding. So that's by surrendering. By surrendering, you're not resisting, you're not fighting, you're not in this place of, the challenges, you're meeting the challenges by saying, you know what, All right, I'm going to fold. I'm surrendering. Whatever this challenge is meant to bring it. And I'll learn and I'll grow and I'll expand. And there'll be another hand to play. Okay, so that's how I'm reading this right now. It's like you're not fighting against the challenges. You're accepting the challenges, rising to them, surrendering when need be. And surrendering isn't giving up, okay? And it's not giving your power over to it. It's just saying, okay, I accept what is, and let's move on from that, right? Let's go to the next hand and see what happens, right? I accept the hand I was dealt this time, and I fold, I surrender, I allow it, and let's shuffle and see what the next hand has to bring, okay? And this brings us to this card that came out, which is the Seven of Cups, and I've laid it here in reverse, which is interesting because all the other ones wanted to be laid upright, but this one wants to come in reverse. And this tells me that, so the way I read it when this is in reverse is that this, see, if it was upright, this cup would be still turned over, and you'd still be seeking what's under this cup because you've already uncovered all of this. And this is the mystery cup. You know, what's under here, we need to know. We want to know, right? And this is, the Seven of Cups is important to say is, seven is about resilience, and this is about emotional and spiritual resilience, which you have had. You've uncovered all of these cups. Some were great, some were maybe not so great, but you want to know what this mystery cup holds, and they're saying, you know, it's going to be shown to you. It's going to be turned over, okay? Your efforts are paying off. You will see what's in this cup. This cup will, this unknown cup will be revealed to you, okay? Because you have done the work, you have understood the connection to spirit and how it all works, and the duality and the balance and the exchange, and you've, you know, surrendered when it's to what is, when that's of the best, that's the best path for you to do. So, yeah. So as a result of all of this, something really great is coming. Some abundance is coming your way, right? Is there anything else that you guys want to point out or say to this group? Okay, we want to look at some of the numbers. Your friend likes the numbers. Okay. So we have 113 is the first number I'm seeing here. Master saints and higher being teachers are with you now, helping you to move forward in faith on your journey. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have 312, 312. Okay, 312, 312. Let's look at that one. You are being invited to recognize the growth that is taking place in your relationships at this time. Note that no connection happens by accident. Okay, and the relationship that's highlighted here is, and the connection that's highlighted here is this connection you have with the spirit world. So I'm interpreting this right now as the growth. You're being invited to recognize the growth that is taking place in your relationships, physical relationships, but also with the spirit world, okay, at this time. Know that no connection happens by accident, okay? And then we have 132, okay, 132. All right, 132. Your angels are inviting you to spend time connecting to your own energy and listening to your body at this time. There are messages to uncover. Okay? So, in particular, if you have an injury or an illness, they want you to listen to your own energy and to your body at this time. Okay? Connect to your own energy and listen to your body at this time. There are messages to uncover. There's still some stuff to uncover here, okay? And it's regarded to your physical body, all right? Now we're going to go 257, okay? 257. Remember that you are one with the divine and all that is. So all that you are seeking is already one with you, all right? So that's a hint toward what's going to be shown to you here. Everything you're seeking is already one with you, okay? So that they're reminding you of that divine connection, that divine oneness, okay? All right. Now, what else do they want to say? The mastery. Yes, you are becoming a master. You are mastering. You are becoming a master in your field, is what I'm saying. Now, this could be a career, your path you're already on. It could be one. It could be something you do on the side that you are mastering, and it doesn't have to be something you're doing for financial reasons, but you're mastering something, and that is going to bring financial abundance to you because of the Eight of Pentacles here and this entire reading. So they want you to recognize the master that you are, that you have become in your field. Okay? Okay, some tea leaf cards. Okay. Psychic ability, trust your intuition, okay? You are mastering this psychic ability. Trust it, trust your intuition, okay? All right, you're on target. These other two cards, you're on target. You're going, you are on target. All right, look at that. You're nailing it. So trust it and triumph over troubles. That's what wants to go here with this. You're doing the right thing by saying, okay, I accept what is. Now let's move on to what can be, what will be, what I want, right? But trust your psychic ability and your intuition. You're mastering this, okay? You are connected to the spirit world. You are able to connect to the spirit world. You are on point. You are hitting the, you're hitting the target. Bullseye. It's a bullseye, right? And you will triumph over troubles or obstacles, any that come your way. They want you to know that. Is there anything else for group number one? Yes, the other half of the tea leaves, okay. Oh. These are unruly. These ones are excited. All right, okay. Okay, so they want to talk about the heartache over what you no longer have. Okay, this is a spear into your heart. They want to recognize, the losses that have occurred in your life, okay? They want to recognize that, you've suffered losses in your life, and you still feel some heartache over what you no longer have, and that's okay, okay? They just want to say it's okay. It is part of this process of bringing everything to the surface, but they just really want you to know that they acknowledge that. So they don't want you to think that they don't acknowledge the losses that you've suffered in your life, okay? And one more of these. But it's interesting because it's right beside this card. They're pulling my attention. See how it's right on target. It's a bullseye, and that kind of reminds me of it. So these losses are part of it, okay? It's part of the divine plan, Unfortunately, it does bring us pain and sorrow and heartache, okay? But it also brings us great passion, okay? To do whatever it is you're here to do. I mean, artists especially, the heartache turns into a passion, They write songs, they write music, they make create amazing art, paintings, whatever it is. So let this heartache drive your passion, is what they're saying, okay? Let this heartache drive your passion for whatever it is that you do here. Maybe your passion is communicating with the spirit world. Maybe it is connecting with the spirit world. Maybe it is, having these psychic abilities. But whatever it is, maybe it's art, maybe it's, who knows, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's counseling others who have suffered loss. There's so many things it could be. So whatever resonates with you, okay? So let this heartache drive your passion. There's a reason they're both on either, like they're bookends of this reading here. All right, it's part of it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. It's the human condition, right? It's the way it is what it is, right? So that's this accepting and allowing and surrendering to that. Okay? And you've been doing an amazing job, they want to tell you. All right. That is your reading, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, pile number 2. So we know this is a past loved one who wants to say something to you. The first group, they identified themselves, so I'm hearing they want to do that again. So let's see who is speaking to you. I'm going to mix these up so I have no idea what order they're in. We're going to see which past loved one is wanting to reach out to you today. So let's see. Not that one. 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 So it must be this one. Okay. All right. It's an old woman. Old woman. So whoever comes to mind for you when you see old woman, okay? It could be so many, there's so many things that it could be, could be aunts, could be grandmothers, could be mothers, it could be anyone. So it's an older woman, an old woman, okay? So not a young woman. She was older when she died, okay? So you know her as an old woman. You knew her as an old woman, okay? Let's see what she wants to say to you today. All right. Okay, so I'm starting to think that these are messages from past loved ones about abundance because, we had this crystal here that was wanting to stand up straight for this and was involved in this. And, it's the pyrite in the quartz and the clear quartz. And the clear quartz, it amplifies anything it's around, right? And so the pyrite, the abundance is being amplified here. And look at this, Princess of Wands and wealth, okay? So, yeah, she wants to, this older woman wants to tell you that you are the Princess of Wands and this will bring you wealth, okay? So the Princess of Wands is very, very, very creative, okay? Very creative and very good at transforming and transmuting energy, right? Through this creativity, with this creativity, okay? And this creativity is going to bring you, everything that you've desired in your heart's desire your heart has desired in this physical world, because this is the 10 of Pentacles. So there is wealth waiting for you. If you don't already have it, if you're not already doing this, some creative endeavor of yours is going to bring you great wealth, okay? What else does she want to say, if anything? I mean, that could be it. That could be your whole message. Why not, right? Okay. Okay, okay, yeah, put those cards away. This older woman wants to use these cards. These are the Gypsy Oracle cards. She wants to use the Gypsy Oracle cards, okay? To communicate. Remember I said they all have preferences, right? So she wants to use this is the Heaven and Earth deck that you were attracted to, but she wants to use these Gypsy Oracle cards to further your message. Okay, so what do we have? Sorrow. Okay, so she's acknowledging that you've had some sorrow, some loss. Maybe you miss her dearly. You miss your past loved ones dearly. She wants to acknowledge that. But look, she had me put it right there. You can transform and transmute this energy, okay? And turn it into something very creative and something that's going to bring you great wealth, all right? And help your heart's desires come to fruition. And look, sorrow and despair. So yeah, she wants you to, She wants you to see that through your creativity, through your power to transform and transmute energy, you can take this sorrow and this despair and you can turn it into something that's going to help you achieve your heart's desires in this physical world, okay? And look at these cards that are going on the side. Scholar and constancy. So you're learning, you're learning about, and constancy. What I'm hearing is you're learning about the eternal energy that we are. You're learning about the eternal energy that we are. So she understands that you miss, your past loved ones. You have a lot of sorrow for, for any loss that you've experienced, whether it was a past loved one, whether it was a physical loss, like monetary loss, whatever it is. And that you can feel, you felt at times hopeless and despair. But you can transmute and transform that, right? Because you're the Princess of Wands. And you can turn it into a passionate project. A passion project is what I'm hearing. A passion project that helps you create your heart's desires in this physical world. So this all is part of understanding how you do this. And that's what you're learning. You're learning that energy is eternal. And it never truly dies or is lost. It's transformed. It changes. It's transformed. It's transmuted. That's what she's saying. So you've learned this, or you're learning this, that you are, we all are transformers and transmuters of energy. So you can take whatever energy you've experienced and you can transmute and transform it into this, okay? Into your heart's desires coming to fruition in this physical world. And it's teaching you about the constancy, the eternalness of energy, okay? Of all energy and matter. All right, okay, yes, okay, so this is 12 and this is 10. What number do you want me to? So 121. Okay, that's the number you want me to do. Okay, 121. The universe is here, right here with you. Know that you are more connected to it than ever. That is amazing. Okay, that gave me chills actually reading that. The universe is here, right here with you. Know that you are more connected to it than ever. That's what she wants you to know. Okay? There's something about this Princess of Wands in this deck, the Heaven and Earth deck that you chose, that she wants me to find in the book. Okay, so I'm going to go there and see what words jump out about the Princess of Wands that she wants to be. Inquisitive, risk taker, untapped potential, creative drive, right? Overcoming fear. Overcoming the fear of loss. That's what you've been doing. That's what you've been learning. You've been overcoming the fear of loss as you learn about the eternity, the eternalness. I don't know how to say that. The eternal nature of energy. Okay. I channeled something the other day that said we are the same, and this is the universe is here with you right now. We are the same indestructible light, right? So that's really interesting. And the key word for the Princess of Wands in this deck is envisioner. So whatever you envision, you can create in this world, she wants to tell you. Whatever you envision, you can create in this world. So it's imperative that you understand how to transmute sorrow and despair and all of this loss, and you face that fear and you overcome the fear of loss, that you can envision this, your heart's desires coming true. Instead of being mired in this loss, she wants you to focus on envisioning your heart's desires coming to realization, to actualization in the physical world, because nothing is ever lost. Nothing ever dies, okay? She wants you to know this. 34. Let's look at 34 times 2 in here. 34. What's 34 saying? You are being connected to universal masters for inspiration and insights that will guide you on your journey. Trust in your feelings. Okay, so she's saying, you know, that times 2 for you. Anything else for the first group or second group? Second group. Any other messages to come? Yes, tea leaf ones. Okay. What is this? Yes, doing something risky, taking a chance. Okay, she's a risk taker. That's why she wanted me to look that up. She's a risk taker in this particular deck, the Princess of Wands. It says she's a risk taker. So doing something risky, taking a chance. Oh, interesting. So that's why you had to get over your fear of loss. So you can do whatever, take whatever risk, take that leap of faith, take that chance, okay? And it's going to bring you this wealth. Ah, very interesting. So she wants you to be brave. She wants you to, look, yeah, to take that leap of faith. Whatever it is, you might know what it is, okay? Okay. It says, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So there's some kind of risk, whatever, it might be not be as risky as it sounds. Do you know what I mean? But she wants you to, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your, and I feel like increasing your efforts is, taking that chance, taking that leap of faith. That's the effort. So the effort of getting over your fear of loss, okay? And that's going to, 36. Okay, 36 times 2. That's what we want to look at right now. So 36 times 2. There are opportunities for you to increase your enjoyment of your career at this time and raise your level of abundance. Your guides are ready to help. Okay, so there's opportunities they're giving you, so they want you to be open to them and be open to taking those leaps of faith. Okay, that's what she's really saying there. Okay, bottom half of the tea leaves. All right, and that's times 2. So they're sending you these opportunities. Interesting. I was, okay, it's this one, okay. So it is this one. This one came twice, before the 36 and after it. So dealings or a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay, so perhaps you're going to meet this person, a man with dark complexion or dark hair, and there's going to be some opportunity there with him that comes with him, and it's a leap of faith. It's might seem risky. You might feel, apprehensive about it, but they're encouraging you to there's the card. They're encouraging you to do it, okay? Leap of faith. Take the leap of faith because you will fly, okay? This reminds me of, like, how birds will, like, push their young ones off the cliff or off the roof because they're like, you can fly, do it, just go, right? So that's this leap of faith is you're going to fly with it. You're going to fly with it. So this dark-haired man or complected man he's bringing the news. He's bringing the opportunity. News is on the way. He's bringing the opportunity. There's a leap of faith that they want you to take. You're going to fly, okay? You're going to fly with it. That's what they want you to know. That's where they want me to end it. 38. Okay, is where they want me to end it. So I'm going to look at 38 times 2. And then your message will be complete from them. All right. You are uncovering memories from lifetimes beyond your current lifetime. Your current spiritual interests are inspired by experiences from previous lives. Okay, so this is destined, is what they're saying. This is destined. Okay, so that is amazing. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I hope this helped in some way, and I hope to see you again soon. You guys have a beautiful day. Bye-bye now. All right. Group number 3. Let's see what, okay, don't forget to identify them. They want to be identified, the past loved one that is speaking to you. So we're going to lay these cards out. Use the pendulum to find out who it is that is speaking to you today. Okay, here we go. Not that one. Okay. Not that one. 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 So it's this one. Okay. Who wants to speak to group number 3? My throat chakra is acting up. So let's see. Oh, it's number 2. So you have the same as number 2. You have an older woman. So she was an old woman to you. So when she passed away, she was old. Okay. So whatever that brings to you, whether that's an aunt, a grandmother, a mother, a friend, it's an older woman. Okay. All right. Now, she doesn't have to have been old when she passed, I'm hearing, because you could have been a child, but she was older to you. She seemed like an old woman to you when she passed, okay? So if you were a child, she could have been, quite young in the relative scale of things, but for you, she seemed like an old woman when she passed, okay? They want to make that clear. All right. What does she want to say to you today? Group number 3. What message do you have for group number 3 with the Luna Soleil deck? The Unity deck, as I call it. Is it this card? It is this card. All right, let's see. Upright or... Okay. There's something you don't see clearly at the moment, okay? You're not seeing something. She wants to tell you there's something you're not seeing. Okay, but she doesn't want you to be fearful. Just because you don't see it, whatever it is, clearly, she wants you to embrace it, embrace this unknown, okay? Don't be afraid of it. She wants you to be fearless, like the Fool. You're embarking on a new journey, she's telling you. It's going to be a wonderful new journey, a new cycle in life, a new era for you. But you can't see it clearly, but she doesn't want you to worry about not being able to see it clearly, okay? She wants you to just go for it like the Fool does, right? And it's not because you're a fool, it's because you are innocent and naive in some ways, but you're trusting, okay? And you're brave and you're fearless. That's what she wants, okay? So, yes. Okay, we'll get another card to go with that one, okay? Before I start interpreting it. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So she wants you to shift a perspective you have regarding community. Okay, so whatever this is, the community, community. So the 6 of Pentacles indicates community. It indicates like sharing resources. It's like, giving and receiving, sharing. So sharing with others, like being engaged and sharing with others. So this new journey you're on, you're going to be involved in some sort of community. So you're not going to be doing this alone, and she wants you to be open-minded about that, okay? She doesn't want you to be worried about that or or concerned about that, okay? So, okay. Yeah. Running out of room a little bit. So we have the 3 of Wands, which says your efforts are paying off now, okay? Your efforts are paying off now. And we have the Page of Pentacles, which, look at, we have these hands everywhere, right? So your efforts are paying off. And, with the 3 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, which is news. Good news is coming regarding finances. So this is pretty cool. So you don't see what's coming. You can't see the whole, you can only see maybe the first step of this new journey, but she doesn't want you to be afraid of it. She wants you to, go boldly, go boldly where no man has gone before or something like that. She's saying, maybe you guys are Trekkies. Maybe someone's a Star Trek fan in here. Okay. But, go boldly where no man's gone before. I think that's from Star Trek. I don't know. But anyways, but that's the phrase that's coming. Okay. So, and open yourself up to being in this this collaboration with some sort of community, okay? Your efforts are going to pay off. There's going to be good news around finances as a result of all of this. We have this hand which indicates psychic intuitive abilities as well, everywhere here. Palm reading, third eye opening, the sun, moon, and stars connecting to your intuition. This is the Unity deck, as well. So maybe the opportunity that's coming has something to do with your psychic intuitive abilities, perhaps, and this community has something to do with that. I'm not sure. But it's very obvious that, don't be afraid of going forward on this new journey, even though you can't see the whole picture, you can't see the whole path yet, okay? Others will help you, so be open to collaborating and working with others on this. Your hard work is going to pay off, your efforts are going to pay off, and there is going to be good news around your finances, okay? So that's what she wants to tell you. Now we're going to get some, first she wants me to look at the numbers here. So we have, 1 and 0, 10, right? That's new beginnings. That's the completion of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So that's very clear here. You are uniting your energy with that of God. Trust that the signs you're seeing are direct communication with the divine. Okay, so yes, so you're on the path that the universe, God, source, whatever you call it, wants you to be on, is what it's saying. You're united with that. You're aligned, and trust the signs you are seeing as our direct communication with the divine. So it's going to guide you, okay? So don't worry about not seeing not being able to see clearly. You're going to be guided, okay? And then this is, what is this, 12? 126. Let's see what 126 has to say. 126. When you are facing a roadblock or something is going wrong, quote unquote wrong, trust that the divine has a better plan for you. That God, the divine, the universe, whatever you call it, has a better plan for you. Okay, so that's why you have to be open to changing your perspective. And this looks like a compass now, right? So again, you're going to be divided. You're going to be divided. You're going to be guided. So if something seems to be going wrong, it's not going wrong. It's a guidepost. It's redirecting you, okay? So trust that that's what is happening. You're being redirected because you, remember, can't see the whole plan and the whole picture. So if something seems to be going wrong on this path, allow yourself to be redirected, guided into a different path. And some people might help you with that. Okay, so just, yeah. And if you're involved with some people and they don't seem to be aligning with you and everything seems to be wrong, then just shift, okay? Just shift. Be open to the shifting of your perspective constantly. It's an evolving path, right? Okay, and then we have the 3 and the page. And the page is the 11. So we have 311. So let's look at 311. Your energy and presence are gifts to the world. Your awareness is open and aligned with the oneness of life. Okay, so you are a gift to the world. They want you to remember that, okay? So your efforts will pay off because you are a gift to the world, okay? And it will provide some sort of financial benefit to you, okay? You are a gift to the world, all right? So be open to this path. It's aligned with the divine, okay? With your highest good. Allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to see the signs. And if something is wrong, quote unquote wrong, that's just more guidance telling you to, shift, find your true north again and go in that direction. Okay, there may be people that help you do that. And then, it's going to pay off in some way for you. All right. Is there anything? Oh, yes, we want some tea leaf cards now. Look at that. You're on the money path. So yeah, this was the thing. This is messages from a past loved one about abundance for you guys today, because this is the crystal that wanted to stand up taller and be involved in this. And it's the pyrite in clear quartz, which the clear quartz magnifies and amplifies whatever it's with. And so it's amplifying the abundance message right now. This is the money path. You're stepping onto the money path. You can't see it clearly, Okay, you can't see it clearly. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. You can't see it, but you're going to find it. Trust that you're on the right path, that you're being divinely guided. Okay, if you step off the path, you'll be guided back onto it. Don't worry about that. Okay, it's there for you to find. That is an amazing message. What an amazing message. I can't believe this reading today. It's so great. I love it. I hope it helps. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope I see you again. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye. All right, pile number 4, the Sun deck. First thing we have to do, as we've done with all the others, is find out who is speaking to you. So I'm going to lay these cards out and use the pendulum to find out who it is that is speaking to you today. All right, I've been using my Super 7 pendulum, but this energy wants this clear quartz pendulum. And they want me to point this out right away because I don't know why. I didn't point it out until later with the other ones. But so this crystal that stood up, wanted to be stood up for this reading and be involved and participating in this reading is it's the pyrite and clear quartz. And so clear quartz amplifies whatever it's got in it, and that's pyrite, that's abundance. So they want me to show you, and they like the clear quartz. Okay, they really like the clear quartz is what they're saying. So we're going to find out what who it is that's talking to you today. All right, and this pendulum, oh, there we go, it's that one. Let's see if there's any others that are coming through with it. Any other past loved ones? No. Okay, I was going to say, so it was this one, right? Yeah. So I was going to say this clear quartz pendulum literally jumped off the display when I walked by it. And I wasn't looking for a pendulum at all that day. And it just jumped off, and it's got an imperfection here, as you can see. There's a name for that, and I can't think of it right now. But, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, did it crack when it came off? But that's not what it did. And I thought, oh, interesting. So this clear quartz was, you know, this pendulum wanted me to accept imperfection and allow imperfection. So it jumped right at me. And so I brought it home. And it's the one I use for my spiritual response technique stuff. And when I'm clearing energy, so clear quartz, and I'm clearing energies and programs that we've picked up along the way. So they really like the clear quartz, this past loved one. They want you to know, okay? So let's see who it is. Okay, so this says wife, but it could be a young mother as well, because that shows here. It could be a young mother. It could be any spouse. So it could be a spouse that's in the spirit world, okay? It could be the mother of your child. Maybe not, you weren't officially married, but the mother of your child, so you saw her as a wife or a spouse. You could be the wife of this person, so it could be, you know, a male that is in the other world. But it's a spousal relationship, okay? A spousal relationship, but there seems they're drawing my attention to the child here as well. So it could also be a mother, but a young mother, it seems like. So if you know a young mother that passed, someone who passed when she was young and was a mother, it could be that as well. They're drawing my attention to that. Or it could be a child. It could be a child that was young, and you're the mother of the child, okay? It could be that. So there's a lot of things. Take what resonates with you about that, okay? And it could be a male or female child. It's not depicted one way or the other, actually. All right, let's see what this person in the spirit world wants to say to you. All right. With the Sun deck, what do you want to say today? Okay. Yep. All right, upright, yes, okay. So they want them upright. So your strength comes from compassion, right? Your strength, they're reminding you that your strength comes from your empathy, your compassion, that mother nature of you, okay? So it's very much that mothering, that divine feminine mothering nature that you have, okay? That's where your strength comes from. So you understand that you are very strong, but you do not try to overpower anyone else's will, okay? You are in a partnership, a loving partnership. So if this is a spouse that has passed, you had a very loving partnership, okay? And you still have it, because that partnership, the Two of Cups, is also a partnership with the spirit world. So they're still your partner. Okay, they're still your partner. Whoever this is, whether it's a spouse or if it's a mother or if it's a child, you guys were partners. Okay, you had this loving partnership, very strong partnership. Okay, that's what I'm getting here with the Strength card now. Very strong partnership, very strong bond. You have a very strong bond with this person, and it's still there. It's still there. They want to say it's still there. Okay, this is the Ace of Wands is, the opportunity to transmute, transform, transcend energy. Energy transcends. So this bond transcends physicalness. Okay, it's an emotional, spiritual bond that transcends the physical world, and it's so strong. They want to tell you this, okay? It's so strong. It's still there. And this is the Temperance. See, this is the connection between the spirit world, and they're pouring blessings into your cup. You're pouring them back. Okay, this is such a strong bond. That's what they want to say. This is such a strong bond, and it's still there, and it's unbroken, okay? It transcends the physical world. Okay, that's the first message they want to say to you. That's very, very clear. Okay, there we go. There's the second one. Okay, so they want all your cards to be upright, they told me. So this Six of Pentacles is healing in the physical world, okay? Healing, self-healing in the physical world. So they're asking you to accept that you are healed, okay? You are healed. This is like the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. So this, this bond here with the spiritual world, with them, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Okay, so they want to acknowledge that. So you have learned, they want you to know that you have learned what you needed to learn, and it's time to move on from it. So there's no more karma. There's no more karma for you to heal. Okay, if we want to use that word. There's no more karma for you to heal. There's nothing for you to do. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts. You've recognized, you see that you understand that this love, this bond, transcends the physical world. Okay. So you now understand that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts here in the physical world. That's what this card is saying in this moment. And this is what you needed to know. And it's time to move forward is what they're saying. Okay, so it's time to move forward because you do understand this. And their passing has helped you understand this. I know it's not the best, most fun way to come to this realization and understanding of the world, but they want to acknowledge that their passing has helped you understand this. Okay. All right. Yeah. Look at that. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is fulfillment in this physical world, financial fulfillment in particular. And that's what's coming up. This is messages from your loved ones, past loved ones, about abundance, right? And the abundance message is amplified. So it's time to move on to this abundant fulfillment period, being fulfilled in the physical world. Now that you understand there is no loss, there is no death, this bond, this loving bond is so strong, and it transcends the physical world, the world of material things, and it's, this bond remains. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts, right? You understand all of this. It's time to move forward into this period of life where you are financially blessed, is how it's coming. Okay, you've gone within, you've done the work, you've hermited, you've looked within, you understand, you've learned what you needed to learn, you've healed what you needed to heal, and it's time for you to enjoy this fulfillment in this, fulfillment, this financial fulfillment, this fulfillment in the physical world. Okay. this 4 is stability, financial stability in the physical world. So just stability, security in the physical world. Okay, it's time for you to enjoy that. Okay, you've done the work. You've done the work. Okay, they want you to say to know that. Okay, they want me to look at the numbers. This is 1, 2. Okay, they want me to look at 1, 2, 6 for you guys. 1, 2, 6. I came up for another group. 1, 2, 6. When you are facing a roadblock or something is going quote unquote wrong, trust that God has a better plan for you. So the divine, the universe, the source, whatever you call it, has a better plan for you. Okay, so whenever you think that something's going wrong, trust in the big picture. That's what it's saying. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts. And you've learned this. You've learned this, to trust in the bigger picture, right? That's what you've learned. That's what they're wanting to communicate there. 594. You've learned this, okay? It's time to move forward with that learning and with that trust. So 594, let's see what that says. Your angels are opening your crown chakra so that you can receive divine guidance. Soul memories are being uncovered. Isn't that beautiful? That is so beautiful. So yes, you'll always receive this divine guidance. So as you trust this, what did it say? 1, 2, 6. I'm going to go back there. When you are facing a roadblock or something is going wrong, quote unquote wrong, trust that God has a better plan for you, okay? And then your angels are opening your crown chakra so that you can receive the divine guidance to help you continue on the path that's best for you, okay? Soul memories are being uncovered. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, all right? So you've learned to trust in the connection, this divine connection between the spirit world and the physical world. You've learned to trust it. You know that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Even if you can't see the big picture, you know it's there. You know you'll be guided, okay? You'll be guided to whatever path is the most abundant for you in this physical world, okay? The most fulfilling for you in the physical world, okay? Now they want to use some tea leaves. Look at that. Recognition and reward for merit, okay? You are highly thought of, is what they're saying, okay? You are highly thought of. Okay, so that is, so they want to, they want to say you are going to be, you're recognized and you're going to be rewarded for everything that you've done here, okay, and that you've learned, and you are highly thought of. Now, interesting, we have broken bridge, but don't worry about that. So unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So what this tells me here is that you remember that 1, 2, 6 message, when something is wrong, the divine will show you the way. You'll be divinely guided. So if something seems to be going wrong, so it seems like it's unsuccessful, it's going wrong, it's not working, that's guidance in and of itself, to say take a different path. This bridge is broken. This is not the path for you. So take another path, okay? So don't worry if you come upon a roadblock, because remember 1, 2, 6. Any roadblocks you come upon, you'll be divinely guided to get around them, right? Your crown chakra is being opened up with the 594. Diamond, you will be receiving a precious gift, okay? So yes, this is, you're going to be guided on this path of abundance. You're highly thought of. You're recognized. They want to reward you for everything that you've done. Don't worry about these roadblocks. They're going to guide you around them, and you'll be receiving a precious gift, okay? Okay, yes, you've built a solid foundation. You've created this success with your efforts when you went within, when you learned all of this, you understood all of this. So you've built, and that's that solid foundation, right? I said that's stability. You're going to have stability and security in this physical world, financial and otherwise, because you've built this solid foundation. All right. So one last card from here. Lion. Time to act. Okay, this lion energy, it's back here. We have the 2 lion energies, right? We have the strength card and we have the lion, and this is August. right now. And so with the lion portal is about to open up in six days from now. And 6 is that self-healing number, right? Self-love number. So the lion, act with the lion's portal, okay, for this group. Very, very strong energy. Time to act. The lion's portal is going to be strong. So August 8th, okay? August 8th is an important date for you guys. If it's not August when you're watching this is a timeless reading. So when the lion's portal comes, know that it's time to act, okay, to help you move forward on this path of abundance that they are helping you and guiding you to be on. All right, that's your message. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you again one day soon. Bye-bye.